President Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. graced the signing of Memorandum of Understanding together with other government agencies to launch the Media Information Literacy Project, which aims to combat the pervasive dissemination of fake news in the digital landscape. Alan Francisco for the full story.
Fighting misinformation and disinformation in the digital landscape. That is the objective in launching the Media Information Literacy Project of the Presidential Communications Office, where earlier there was a ceremonial signing of a Memorandum of Understanding between the DepEd, CHED, DSWD, and DILG. According to PCO Secretary Cheloy Garafil, this launching is a unified effort of this administration and the digital media industry.
What we are launching today is a unifying force that calls upon every sector of our society to join hands and ensure the triumph of truth. It is a demonstration of what we can achieve when government, private partners, and citizens collaborate for the betterment of the country. In closing, let us remember that today we are not just witnesses to history. We are architects of change and champions of a more enlightened and empowered citizenry.
She said the campaign will start with the youth because they are the most exposed to the internet and its dangers. With the help of a media information literacy campaign, they will be given the tools to evaluate and validate information sources. They will bring the campaign to schools, communities, and to ordinary citizens.
In doing so, we hope to raise a society of synthesizers, those who are able to use the right information at the right time for the right purpose to make the right choices. As we march forward, we envision a future that protects the fundamental rights of everyone. We therefore commit to tailoring today's efforts to address the needs of those who consistently face the exploits of fake news: women, children, the elderly, and those without easy access to technology.
Social media companies such as Google, Meta, TikTok, and X, the company formerly known as Twitter, are expected to cooperate with the government. The MOU signing was witnessed by President Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. himself, who also encouraged Filipinos to always promote the truth to avoid being victims of false information.
What I wrote there is fight for the truth. And this is all that we are talking about, and this is as much as we are talking about. What we are fighting for is the truth. Because what is the very first casualty of all of these sometimes sinister, sometimes just mistaken, misguided activities? The first victim, the first casualty is the truth.
President Marcos also seconded Secretary Garafil's statement that media literacy needs to be focused on the youth.
But we must give them the tools to be able to look and see what are these things that we are reading. Totoo ba ito? Should we really be doing something about it? Should I worry? Or should I just not worry? Because this is what people are telling me.
At the same time, the President emphasizes the importance of the public knowing the sources of information.
And we must allow everyone to be able to discern for themselves. We will help them, but people have to learn to be able to discern for themselves what is real and what is not, what is propaganda, what is fact, what is data, and what is speculation.
He also called on everyone to unite in fighting misinformation and disinformation. Alan Francisco for The Nation.